Legion Network, the blockchain super app. Though I'm a big fan of what Bitcoin has done in crypto, I expect the coming months will be very bullish for crypto. And so most of my holdings aren't in Bitcoin, they're in altcoins, which tend to do much better than Bitcoin when things go very bullish. I am always on the hunt for new projects that I feel have a strong chance for success that I diversify into. Now, this one came to me through my connections at VLaunch, which is one of my favorite launch pads. When I was new in crypto 4 years ago, Chris at Crypto did the very best analysis on new altcoins. Now, he only covers on his channel today Bitcoin, but he still invests in altcoins. And whenever his team reaches out to me, they are the founders of VLaunch, Launchpad. Well, I do take a strong look at him, and I really like this one. So we'll do a review on Legion Networks project, and it is launching very soon in just a few days. So I wanted to give you as much information as I could on it. Welcome to the Crypto Rain channel. I'm your host, Jay Rain. If you like money and you like crypto and you're looking for a real investor take on the crypto market, join the Rainmaker family by liking this video and subscribing with the all notifications bell enabled. Do note that I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a crypto investor myself. And I do own or plan to own most of what I talk about on this channel because I don't talk about crypto projects that I don't believe in unless I specifically tell you that. Now, special thanks to our Patreon members. We do have a private Discord there. Our Patreon members get access to. So go ahead and make it rain on that like button. Strap in for the show. D-Money joining us.
Hey, what up, Rain? How are you today?
Very, very good.
I'm excited to learn a little bit more about Legion Network because admittedly, I know very, very little about it. And I think, but based on what I do know and on your intro, I'm excited to hear more about it for sure.
Yeah, it is overwhelming being in the space. There's a million projects. So one of the things I use is like screeners. I have a lot of network in the background. When they get really excited about a project and they shoot it over to me, then I take a deep look at those ones. In Legion Network, I looked at and it looked pretty good. I spoke to the team, was even more bullish. So let's get into it. So far in the Western world, we don't really have what we could call super apps. Now, super apps are an app that you can do just about everything on, or lots and lots of things all in one app. Now, in China, they have two super apps. These are apps that allow you to do many different things all in one home. Like imagine being able to look at charts, trade, buy, sell, display your NFTs, enter the metaverse, socialize with friends, all in one app. So you can buy and sell all your crypto projects, your NFTs on the different blockchains, all kinds of things, all within one app, as well as socialize with friends. Imagine Telegram merged with OpenSea, merged with Coinbase and Binance, and just think of being able to do all those things in one app. Wouldn't that be amazing? Well, that's where Legion is working to go. Now, are they there yet? No, but they do have some very good things going on for them. So first, let me share my screen, and I want to show you the website for just a bit. Now, this is their website, legionnetwork.io, and here is like a sample of what their app looks like, and then you can connect up your wallet. Now, Blue Moon is their NFT side of things. They have some great things going on there, and Legion is their basic thing. And within their app, they have a lot of things that you can do. But before we get too deep into the app, one of the first things I look over at is the team. Now, the team, I don't know them from before. I did look at their LinkedIn profiles. There are a number of people on here, which I like to see. And their LinkedIn profiles, like author Aubit, his background and education was in England. And prior to this, he was a CEO for a trading company for 5 years. Steve White, the co-founder, he was a co-founder of Alternative States Limited 3 years ago, which provides cloud-based virtual reality for real estate consultants and construction companies. Jason Hyung, top ICO expert, as rated by ICO Bench and ICO Holder. So I think he probably had a big ties to them in screening all the ICOs that came through. It's a good person to have on your team. Now, a lot of these team members, they look pretty good, and I'll just say the word pretty good. We do see a decent sized team. These backgrounds are not as strong as, say, what we saw on Myria, where they have top people from specific things. like from Ubisoft and from Warner Studios, things like that. Or Theta, where we saw some of the top people in the world joining. But remember also a project called Axie Infinity, which had a team with less background than this when they started, yet they've become one of the biggest projects in crypto. So the team's background and history of success is very important to be able to make our best guesses, but it doesn't mean I don't ever bet on horses without super strong teams. It's actually rare that you come across with a team as strong as Theta did. And so a lot of these people have different backgrounds. I did like their very focused vision on what they're doing. There's some other things I'm going to share with you that I really like that I saw going on with them that are very strong and interesting. So let's take a look so far what their numbers are on social media. Now we can see here on social media, this is a big deal. First of all, they have 212,000 subscribers, which is significant. Their project hasn't launched yet. And you can see here on VLaunch's site that is launching, I think, right about now. Their whitelist is open. You already had to be involved with this. I did talk about Legion briefly last week to give you a heads up that if you were interested in getting in at the IDO, that you had to already get started on that. They are launching across different launch pads. But I did check out their Discord as well, and their Discord has 252,000 people, and their app downloads have over 3 million downloads already. Now, the question I always have in my mind, how much of the social media followers or subscribers might be bots? Now, this is difficult to tell unless, like, you can tell when it's like 98% of them. But when there's a combination of them, you can't tell for sure. So let's look at this tweet that they have here, 3 million app downloads, and we see 13,700 retweets of that. So that's pretty good. And look at all these comments. So they do have some good engagement there. And that's what I like to see is engagement. I also looked at doing some research on this. I want to look at, okay, so what is their IDO price at? What is their fundraising goal? As well as where the total number of tokens. This gives me an idea overall at what things look like. So at 7.5 cents per token and a total circulating, or not circulating, but a total fully diluted supply of 1 billion, that would put us at $75 million market cap if all the tokens were in circulation. Okay, so that gives me an idea of their tokenomics. It looks like so far they've only raised 18% of the 14,600, but this hasn't hit a lot of the launch pads yet. As always on a lot of these, you have to do KYC. They're launching on TrustSwap as well as TruePNL, Binance Starter, and a number of different launch pads. If you're interested in doing some research on it, I suggest you check out icodrops.com Legion-network right here /Legion.network, or just go ICO drops and put Legion Network in there and you will find it in Google pretty easily. Gives you an idea of where things are at as I'm doing my further research. Now, I spoke with their team for a while to really get a feel for their app as well as the team and their focus. And I love to see it when a team comes with a project and the team has already been the top in the world at something. And I can't say that they had that yet, but what I did like was their focus towards their app. They had also spent a lot of time developing their app before doing a token generation event where they're raising a bunch of funds from the public through a token generation event. What I liked is this app is live. It already has 3 million downloads. That shows a lot of discipline from the team to wait to raise funds till they actually have a lot to show already. And that shows a lot of commitment from the team because they would have had to private fund it through themselves or people that they knew to get it all the way to this part. And that would have taken people that they know a lot of trust to be able to give them those kind of funds. And it is a solid thing when I see that, and I really like to see it, and I wish we saw it more in this space. Now, as sharing some of the things they shared with me when I talked about them, inside their app, they have the Blue Moon NFT Marketplace. They also have Empower Academy, which if you have a Coinbase account, you might be familiar with the Coinbase Earn videos that you can watch and get rewarded in crypto. So it'd be like that. Any so crypto projects, top crypto projects can come to them and have videos on there that then users can get rewarded for watching and earning, kind of like what you see on Coinbase. They also have an integration with play to earn games, and they're actually bringing over a lot of games that people play and paying for the licenses for those games, and they're making them play to earn so that people can come in and play some of the games that they're used to playing, but in a play to earn environment right away. Sound like a smart thing to me with them going that route. Now, in summary, I like it. My guess is it does well this cycle, perhaps also does very well long term. Now, I'm looking for solid entries at or below IDO price, and then hold till we have a massive leg of the bull run, which at that point, I'll probably take most of the profits, then possibly rebuy during the bear market. Now, how cheap do you want to get this? I don't know. Let me tell you how cheap I want to get this, because that part is up to you. It is launching on multiple launch pads. The market is generally down. You probably noticed. If we're lucky, the price sells off well, and we can get it well below IDO price and then dollar cost average into more, right? So I don't know if it does take off, and sometimes even in a down market, certain projects get enough traction that they really take off. I don't buy at that point. Even if I like it, I wait. And so if you don't get it the IDO, and I'm always fine on projects that I like at the IDO price. I don't mind even then if it drops well below. I will usually buy more if it's one that I like for the long term. And then I just wait till it starts to have some good news, or till the general market goes really, really bullish and the numbers do really well. And then I start taking profits out, and then I take more profits out. So I can share with you that I'm not investing in many new projects at this point. I'm being really, really picky. Why? Because there are many great projects that listed 6 to 12 months ago, and their prices are way down in the dumps. And I'm picking those up at heavy discounts because as a lot of their pre-sale tokens have vested, their prices have dumped tremendously. And that's when I like to buy, when I call it buying when it's boring. Legion is one of those few new projects that looks interesting enough for me to put some funds in. And if it goes cheaper, put more in. Now, if you're watching this and you're not already, are you ready to be a rainmaker and join the Navy SEALs of crypto to level up your crypto game? Do it. Now, why do I use the Navy SEALs analogy? Navy SEALs work extra hard to be above average and to be the best. In crypto, is it fair to say to be above the rest, it takes some extra learning and work, a little at a time over a period of a couple of years? I would say if you set aside just 20 minutes a day to increase your depth of understanding each week in the crypto space, that within 2 years, you will be among the top 2% of the crypto space for knowledge and understanding. If you use that knowledge and understanding towards the 3 principles I describe frequently in my channel about when I buy, I think your journey in crypto is going to be a great one. Thanks so much for joining us. Remember, no rain, no gain.
To the space, chasing all of the gains, chasing the pumps and all of the hype trains. But like in life, right before you could, was told to buy when it was pouring